So they'll be calling you a radical. So this is big news and a big story in real time as I reported W.I.P.P collapsed again. Now why am I shooting this video right here? Remember Peterson Fabrications had their logo thing right there. So look, I'm all for the Weber State football team now. It just shows you the most corrupt program in the history of things. It's completely flipped around. I support them. You know, I didn't. I do now, and so they took it out. Good move. I have more clout around here than you think. I mean, a lot of people hate me around here, but there's a lot of people that believe in me. And so this nightmare, and the reason Peterson Fabrication right here. Now let me show you. Let me show you where I'm at. I got me an old truck. It's got a lot of miles on it like me. Got it cheap. Thanks for everybody who's helped me out. You know, this fight goes on in earnest. You know, tide pool jumping coming up. So, here in Ogden, Utah, Smogden, dry lake effect, Peterson Fabrications made the container that blew up at W.I.P.P. Now what's that? W.I.P.P's the underground repository in New Mexico. You're all a shiny ball. Now, Trump gives the Freedom of Metal Award to Edelson's wife. Now, I want you to think about this. Okay, so Elvis Presley from the grave. I mean, the highest honor a president can award. Edelson's wife, who was born in Israel, not from here, whatever, has done zero for the country. Zero, ever. How? Oh, she donated $100 million to his campaign. Now think about that abuse of power. Now back to the catastrophe at W.I.P.P. W.I.P.P. Now what's that? Oh, W.I.P.P. does. This is how pathetic academia is here. I'm arguing with a professor right here on this campus. He was here working as a sister adjunct from UTEP. He's talking to a young student right there about, oh, and I know the young student. He says, I'm going to go to work at one of the labs. Which one? INL? Los Alamos? Why would you want to go to work for the mass murder and poisoning your whole life? For money, that's why. I get it. You know, cancer karma for all. So the guy from W.I.P.P. I says, well, you know, UTEP, you know, it was our dishes that picked up at UTEP, you know, the freelance dishes, and then Radnet come out later after the fact, after they covered it up, and says, no, there's plutonium in the dish. Remember, I'm the guy that reported from the Water School of Business on this university at Weber State University, the University of General Electric that I got blackballed from, when I ran this entire program, when we were the #1 undergrad program in the United States. So the football team goes from the most corrupt in the history to very good, very well run, incredible, overnight. The school business goes from the #1 integrity at the Ying Yang Clyde Cooley, freaking Kyle Madsen, freaking to the most corrupt school business in the United States. Don't go see the Dalai Lama. Whoop. So W.I.P.P., they're lying. Remember they said, I reported from that school on Valentine's Day 2014. Blue Hearts on Valentine's Day in the Central Coast. I report from there. They're lying. It blew up. It was just a salt truck, that's all. So I tell this professor here, I'm like, well, W.I.P.P. blew up. Don't you? Oh, I don't believe in that conspiracy stuff. Kevin D. Blanch. What is the opposite of conspiracy theory? Kevin D. Blanch. Meltdowns. There's nothing conspiratorial about this. I'm like, what? Don't you watch the news? Don't you look? You don't read all about what? This is the academia fucking fairy tale. Golden handcuffs, pre-Fukushima fairy tale. These fucking academia science fuckheads live in. This is pathetic as hell. The fucker can't. Here's your local news station. It's blaring all over. And you're a science professor at UTEP? You should be in fucking jail. You should be fucking loaded up into a fucking rocket with a nuclear waste and shot into fucking space. You're raising your voice. I remember when fucking Greenpeace and Sierra Club used to raise their voice. Now it's compromised. Fucking Friends of the Earth that fucking kill the Earth. I mean, things could change, but is it too late, baby? Is it too late? Fuck, no, how far to the point of no return? I mean, this is some fucking scary shit. What's going on? Santa Susana, oh, it didn't burn the waste. I mean, the most obvious thing in the world. Of course it burned the fucking waste. Those fires fucking... Look, this is a producer, so he claims he's a movie producer from Australia. He needs to go back. Oh, my safe melted. Oh, so it melts safes. It burns things to the fucking ground. Metal this thick, they says, melted to nothing. Oh, it didn't burn the waste. Oh, Santa Susana. No. We believe. Then the doctor's going independent group and fucking says, it's just like when the California medical association, the doctors association came out and made statements about Fukushima, and I reported it. Then they popped off. Why? Because the head of the MDA told me to my face, wouldn't go on camera with me in La Jolla. He says, Kevin, when all these doctors found out what's going to happen to their real estate values, he says they backed off. There you have it, golden handcuffs from hell, trading your health for some asshole you never even fucking met's fucking wealth. Fairy tale fucking Ayn Rand Greenspan, science fiction fairy tale fucking economics. So WIP is blowing up again. So I come out the other day. They've had a cave in at WIP. This, you know, this a whistleblower got to me from inside WIP, and I reported it immediately. Now, here it comes out this morning. Not even reported in the United States. I had to find this being reported in Japan. That they says, oh, nothing to see. It just caved in. No, big witch. I know the secret thing. The MOX fuel from Japan that didn't come in the jet stream. Fukushima's been, I mean, look it up. Came by ship, armed fucking ships, back through Savannah River, South Carolina, into fucking WIP. It's there. You know, the major expansion that's going on there. So now it's being reported today. Oh, the D.O.E, yes, we admit there's nuclear waste was stored there. We lied, ha ha. There's nuclear waste stored there, but nothing to see. You're fine. You're fine. I believe them, don't you? What did somebody post to say what Fukushima is? Don't ask, don't tell. On Balco, beautiful line. I love that. You know, I'll give you credit, you know, caveat, fucking unbelievable. So, I grew up in this town. I grew up in this place. And all over, I'm disgusted. You know that Brent Taylor's freaking funeral over the event center yesterday. I mean, the biggest thing you ever seen. You know how many young men have lost their lives in Iraq and Afghanistan? Via fucking I didn't see parades for any of them. Military, I mean, just like my father. My father's a Special Force Marine. Everybody in this town knows. I mean, my uncle, the famous heart surgeon who saved so many of your lives. I mean, thank God for him. He saved me from the grave. Thomas Blanch. You know, Vincent Hansen, his old business partner. I mean, it wouldn't have been for him, I'd be dead. Given too much to live. You know, there's a lot of good in this town. There's a lot of bad. I mean, but this is over the top what's going on at Fukushima. Where's your soup can, Kevin? I got me some organic fucking cheese from Europe. My protein levels have been low. Gotta get them back up. You know, so fight goes on in earnest. So we've had another professor here die of leukemia. I mean, that's about the 7th, 8th one since I got leukemia. You know, the golf coach died of AML leukemia. The football coach, his wife has leukemia, but she has chronic. It's different, but still, it's, I mean, cancer's cancer. It's a beast. You know, we have so many ignorant, denying fuckers all over this place. I mean, it is the 19th of November. We have no fucking water. The Great Salt Lake's gone dry. Toxins coming off the lake. We don't even know what the fuck they are. Why is nobody even talking about it? Everybody's teaching it pre-Fukushima academia. So WIP fucking admits. It's like, okay, Fukushima. Oh, people can't wrap their mind around it. It's got to be bullet comes out of gun, hits person in the face, explodes, and we have to witness it for fucking any charges. Fukushima's the almost obvious thing in the history. It's as obvious as the scars across my fucking face. The scar across my tongue, the scar of my open heart surgery, the fucking scar with my tattoos from the radiation. Fucking that radiation versus this radiation. Fucking my bullet hole I have. I call it the Fukushima fish hook. It looks just like I've been shot right in the heart and fucking sleeping in a park bench at Central Park. You know, I did a video right here earlier and I says, I think they'll probably win the national championship. I was here when they won the national championship. Freaking in the late 60s. Dr. Hanley has leukemia. He played on that football team. I worked with Dr. Hanley. We worked together. Dr. Cooley's dad. Fucking mad cow. Fuck, we love Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney was at the fucking funeral. Out at the viewing, Mitt Romney's a notorious draft dodger. You know, freedom fucking fries. Fucking, it's disgusting. I mean, my uncle, everybody knows him. Omaha Beach, D-Day. I didn't see no parade for him. I mean, hundreds of people. I mean, so, WIP had another $2 billion. That's right, $2 billion they cost to reopen it. Now, is that where the waste is going? Yes. You know, they're doing a prayer vigil right now at 2:30 in San Onofre, the natives. You know, I love their logo, shooting the star into space. I wish I was there. I do all the dirty work. You know, I got a check for $400. I helped buy that truck right there from Public Watchdogs. Somebody called him up and says, what the fuck? Kevin Blanch did all the work on getting Standing Off Free shut down, and then you guys come after the fact and you're going to check for $300,000. You don't spending 5 fucking cents, and went off on him. Chuck sent me a check for 400. 400 out of 300,000. Where the fuck's that? They come on after on my back. I mean, I do all the fucking dirty work, but just remember this. I walk through the valley shit, the coast of California, document. You Google dead typos, you're going to get me. You know, you can't hypothesize. Scientists are mystified, baffled, puzzled, fucking stumped, fucking. Why is that? Because it's new. This heat source coming out of Fukushima, jet stream loops left to fucking right, bubble over west, fucking. I hypothesize it all. First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do the fucking field work. I did 7 years, including in a bone marrow transplant center, fucking give it 2 months to fucking live. I have AML de novo. Go talk to Vincent Hanson right there. Go talk to Finbal Peterson. 2 of the most famous oncologists on the face of Earth. They'll tell you straight up to your face. They'll say, Kevin Blanch has got to be probably the biggest miracle I've ever seen. I did it without a bone marrow transplant center. The fight is, what an intense radical fight. The intensity, you need to talk like what one of these fucking PhDs like this guy at UTEP? Fuck, I don't believe in that conspiracy theory. I am the opposite of conspiracy theory. There's no theory here. I proved it. That's what real PhDs do. It's unarguable proof. The salmon are the smoking fucking gun. I said they'll collapse in 2060. Record returns in 2050. Tide pools collapse post-Fukushima. Fires post-Fukushima. TEPCO will tell you themselves. General Electric tell you themselves. Oh, by the way, General Electric's exposed this morning that they have a $20 billion outline that they don't have the money for. Times that by 10. This is the universe of General Electric. Never forget that. Go team. Things are changing around here. Culture's changing around here. You know, the school of business art that kicked me out for fucking my anti-nuclearism, a guy named Jim Jager, what a low-life loser. He's gone. You know, there's good things changing. I got the banners taken down out of there. I got the Peterson, there's people here that believe in me. Not all of them hate me. They used to, because I stood up to their fucking golden handcuffs. I burned my PhD in protest. They stripped I have the first MBA this university ever gave, fucking Clyde Cooley. Last letter of recommendation. They took them away from me. Because, why? Because they're all pro-nuclear. Supply chain, fucking recruiting, fucking slave. You don't see no slave gave me around mine. And this is why I put this on. I'll tear it off and I'll show it to you. This is important. Why I dug this out this morning. This is when I was in Seattle, when we were knocked over. The basketball team beat North Carolina. Fuck, should have won that other game. That's why I broke it out. What they've done to athletics, not that long ago. 99. Or 95. No, I think I got this in 99. Made in the USA. Made in the USA. You'll never see, I live my rhetoric. You'll never see fucking exploited fucking goods from China, fucking supply chain, fucking go out of school business fucking shit on me. Never. Never. You know, so somebody says, well, the other day, one of the professors here says, Kevin, you know, I got to agree with you. Your PhD is about as powerful as anything I've ever seen in my life. Who's the peers that fucking, who's the peer review? I says, there's no peer review on this. There is no peer review. I says, Patrick McCormick peer reviewed it. So there you go, Patrick. I says, 5 million people on YouTube have peer reviewed it. You know, stand tuned, and thanks to everybody who helped me get the old truck. I like it because I used to have this exact truck. It's got 258,000 miles. I bought it from a kid, but it's had a lot of work done it. You know, it's had the motor rebuilt like me, my aortic valve replaced. It's had, you know, the transfer case replaced, like my gallbladder tripped out when it exploded on Earth Day. It's like it's had a lot of heavy chemo in it. It's fucking had a real restoration. So, you know, it's not the years, it's the miles. But like Kevin Blanch, it's rebuilt. You know, we'll just go on, right? Just keep doing our work. You know, I love my grandchildren. I love the children of this town. This town means a lot to me. Ogden, Utah means a lot to me. A lot. More than you'll ever know. I mean, it's a gem. And, you know, these people try to ruin our fucking place. And the name of my beautiful uncle that fucking started fucking the Ogden Clinic, Thomas. And he saved so many people's lives. What a genius. Dr. DeFries, you know, remember him? I mean, all these people, this beautiful, incredible Devoto. Bernard Devoto from here. How about Fama K. Brody? I mean, they mean a lot to me. I mean, go to the cemetery. First one buried, last name Blanch. This is my place. This is my town. I'm not going to let them steal it and hijack and fucking rape it. These hairsprayed Mitt Romney fuckers not from here. Me Love not from fucking here. None of these fuckers from here. No, I'm a native boy. So are you. You know, so W.I.P.P has exploded again. Don't believe their fucking lies. Fukushima is the greatest ecological catastrophe and you can go in denial. Fucking don't ask, don't tell. Fuck you. You know, denial's a death sentence. Fukushima denial is the greatest mental illness in history. Longevity's headed south. Tide pool's dead. The salmon collapsed the smoking gun. They had record returns in 2015. Expected record returns. They're off a fucking cliff. It's Fukushima. You push that into the fucking ocean, I want to ask every single one of you fuckers, academia, fucking marine biologists, mystified, puzzled, stump, all of you. I want to say one thing. One thing. So you're telling me multiple fucking nuclear meltdowns that never happened before. TEPCO widely fucking reports, fucking well reports, that they have no handle on it. Fucking burrowed into the earth, holes, they finally got a thing down there, as I call it Del Mar Argentina syndrome. Pushed into the Pacific Ocean for 2,800 days in energy, we don't even, you're telling me there's no consequence for that. No, there's a consequence. Plutonium fires, a country of fucking deniers. The rest of the world's all over. I travel around fucking abroad. They're all over this. They're all over this. They're like, they've rejected fucking nuclear energy finally because of this. Not here in the United States of fucking consumption. We're consuming 44% of the world's product. We make up less than 4% of the world. Always been this way? No, not when I was a kid, not in this town. We were recyclers. There was a lot of good things in this town. You know, we don't give up. My grandchildren live here. Those beautiful freaking, I mean, to say this is God's will, to say it's the end times, to say, oh, fucking, clean green is such a fucking slur and a slap in the face of my grandchildren, of your grandchildren, of the youth of this fucking country. It's disgusting. It's beyond disgusting. Not me. Not me. You know, my little grandson, a Polk, he's one of the guys, that video it says, say Polk, so that's my grandson. We say Polk. Tear down Leslie, another one, Leslie Hodson from this town. I mean, I go on and on and on and on. I read 100 books. He stands up there, his teacher says, had all the teachers crying. He got up on stage. He was born March 2011. You know, and they all know me in this town. And they're like, you know, my grandpa is the world's strongest grandpa. And while you guys have been doing whatever you do, and he went on this little rant, he's a genius. He says, my grandpa's been trying to save the world from cancer, trying to save everybody from, trying to save the animals from cancer, trying to save the Pacific Ocean, while everybody else is doing whatever they do. That's what he does. So, because they had to give an award for who's your favorite person, and he stood up. He says, my grandpa's the world's strongest grandpa. And she says, the teachers, you know, that's the ultimate compliment, right? The ultimate compliment from the youth. You know, gilded in gold, cast in its concrete is the great legendary finance professor Clyde Pulu, who died of mad cow when we got the MBA program in 2000, the #1 undergraduate program in the country, not some opinion, 9 years straight. I had the last reclamation he ever paid in a lot of school business. It doesn't matter how many videos I put up at this point, I'm recording history. You know, that's what we've turned into. A bunch of double zeros at Weaver State, huh? Not me. Not me. Don't count me out. You tried to fucking kill me. Don't count me out. Don't count me out. Old and rebuilt. 10,000 stucco jobs in this town, including the tree and the Children's Museum, including the Masonic Temple hung from a fucking rope and hand you. Oh yeah, Bernie Allen and Randy Richards said they'd put a fucking plaque there. Oh, they didn't. Fuck those guys too. Fuck all these phony pricks that turned their back on me. You know, there's a very few people that believed in me here, but not many. You know, but the children, the kids sure believe in me. W.I.P.P's had another accident. Don't ask, don't tell. On Balco. Stay tuned.